Hello friends and family of YouTube, and today I have a bunch of teardrops out here. I am at Bankston Motorhomes in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm going to show you several of these little teardrops. Now I will not be giving you specifics on each one, but I will give you the name, and that way you can Google it and find out a little more detail on the specs of each model. But what I just want to show you today is the interior and exterior of them, some of the basics, but yeah, I will not be getting into how much cargo weight they can carry and that sort of thing. As I said, you might want to look that up on Google. But anyway, let me show you what we found here today. And as I said, I am over at Bankston in Huntsville, Alabama, and they have several of these teardrop shape little trailers. And man, they have some micro units, they have some medium-sized ones, and so anyway, I want to show you several of them here, but I just want to do a little bit of a walkthrough and kind of show you, I don't know, like a view of the lot of just the teardrops that they have. And you can see that they've also got a couple way over there. I'm not going to go over there, but anyway, we've got a few more right here. So yeah, if you like the teardrop shape little trailers, man, I got a video for you today. And the first one I want to show you is called Luna. And again, I do not have any specs on this particular model or any of these models. And this is actually the first time I have ever seen one of these. So you are seeing this the first time that I am. And with this requiring only a 2-inch ball, you can use just about any vehicle to pull this with, but you still want to check your suggested manufacturer's information for your vehicle. Anyway, let's get inside this thing, check it out. So right here in the doorway, you've got a little bit of storage area, and you've got one across the way there. There's also a door on that side, and you've got a little dinette set up here. And right here is some 110 outlets, and you've also got USB ports on that same setup there. And you've got some lighting up here above, lighting up in the ceiling, and they've got one of the nice fans installed here. And you've also got a stereo back here, and I am not sure what that is over in the corner there, whether that is a heating or air conditioning system. I have not seen anything that leads me to believe one way or another, but I just wanted to point it out that it might possibly be. Anyway, right there you can see that's where your TV would go, and it does have the hookups for that already mounted into the wall, and you've got some speakers in there as well. Now I do want to point out that the height inside of here from the floor to the ceiling is only about 4 foot. So you're not going to be able to stand up in this particular unit. What I want to also let you know is my head comes right to the height of this as I'm standing outside of the unit. So it's right at 6 foot tall. And anyway, let's go through a little bit more on the outside here. I do like that it comes with 15-inch tires. In my opinion, that is extreme overkill, especially for this size of a little unit. Go ahead and I can show you the roof. There's not many times I can show you the roof of an RV from the ground, so it's kind of neat to be able to do that. And it's got a very aerodynamic design, so this should be very easy to pull. Now let me show you what's going on back here. I can take this back hatch area, and that lifts up, and it does have struts to make it easier as far as lifting it up. You see that I was able to do that while holding the camera in one hand and using only one hand to pull that up. So pretty nice little kitchen they've got set up here. You've got a little burner, 3-burner deal set up out here where you can have 3 different things going at the same time. And you've got a nice sink that's got the little wand that you can pull across here and be able to move it, and you could be able to release this and spray also outside out here if you wanted to. All right, and you can see that it's got a microwave. Let's see if, yeah, that's just a standard type microwave. It's not a convection. Got you a little bit of storage area right up here where the speakers are at, also in the back. And let's see what kind of storage they have under here. All right, that's just like a tray. And this is the refrigerator. So this will pull out, and I'm not sure how to make that happen. I'm assuming it must have something to do with these little yellow tabs here, but hey, if I barely pull on it and it don't move, I don't want to force it. So anyway, let me show you all the way around this. Again, this is a Luna, and this is a top RV debut. And I don't know anything about this RV business. That award may have been given from themselves for all I know. And I'm over here at Bankston. I believe I told you that earlier, but it doesn't hurt to tell you again. And right behind this panel here, that is where the propane tank and the battery is stored at. Pretty neat little unit. All right, now that is just a Luna. Now this one here is considered a Luna Light. So let me show you around this one. And the same thing, I did not mention it on the standard Luna, but here's where you put in your water, or you can do your water hookup. And again, they had that same thing on the other one. This one also has a single axle with a 15-inch tire on it. And let me show you inside of it. And again, this one has like a little dinette set up here, but instead of having a bed like the other one, you just use the entire floor as your bed in this particular unit. And there's your little air conditioner over there in the side corner. And they've got your TV already mounted, and of course the stereo system. And it's got a very small fan here up in the ceiling. That would be something I would try to see if I could get an upgrade on. But anyway, you've got your lighting up here above. Now they do not have the same lighting that the other one had. The other one had some small lights that would go straight down onto the dinette area here, so that you would be able to kind of read under the light a little better with. So this one has just a little bit different storage. You pull down this door here. On the other one, I meant to show you, was you lift up the cushion bottom, and there was storage in there. But either way, it's about the same. And again, this one is about 6 foot in height on the outside, and as far as if you were trying to stand up inside, it would be right at 4 foot. And again, this one is a Luna Light. I love this styling of it. Pretty cool how they did got the aerodynamic future look. And this next one is a very small unit as well. It's right at 6 foot total in height from the outside. Of course, the ladder rack up there, or whatever you want to call the rack, that's above 6 foot. But as far as the crest of the roof, that's right at 6. So again, this is a Boondock Edge, and you can see what's going on the front here. And this one is also made for a 2-inch ball. And this one here is unlocked, the doorway. So let me show you inside of it. And this little cover here, that's what goes on the outside right here, and that's where you have your propane tank and your battery. It goes under that nice little cover there. So anyway, show you a little bit of what's going on inside here. You've got 2 cup holders. You've got your nice window, and that does have a slide shade that comes down, and it will close over the window, and the window also opens up to give you a little bit of ventilation. And you can see right over here, you've got an outlet where you can plug stuff in and charge up your phone, your computer, laptop, whatever. And over here you got a little bit of storage. You got you a TV, a stereo, and an air conditioner. And I do want to point out that this mattress is right at 6 foot long, and it goes basically from the front to the back. That is exactly 6 foot across here. All right, so let me go ahead and take you back outside and show you a little bit more of the outside. And I don't believe I mentioned it, but this unit is locked, in the back, so I am not able to lift up this hatch, but I'm assuming that it's got an outdoor kitchen set up here. Hopefully it's got a shower, but I do not know. Like I say, this is locked up, so I was unable to check it out. All right, so now let me take you over and show you this Intech. And while I'm here, I want to go ahead and show you this IntechRV.com is their web address, of course. This is a very impressive unit here. Now the problem I'm going to have is this is a dark in color, and it's very dark inside. You can see that the windows are shaded. Look how dark it is in here. Well, my camera's actually picking up, so I am pleased with that. Anyway, this back door back here, that is facing the rear of the trailer. That goes down just like a toy hauler, and you've got toy hauler strap things mounted into the floor where you could put whatever you need to in here. So if you had like a four-wheeler or one of those Razor Edge or whatever those things are, you could put it in here, and I'm assuming that right there is a bed, but I do not know, folks. And you've got a countertop here, excuse me, and you got 110 outlets. You've also got USB outlets there. Got a little bit of storage above, and got you a stereo control. Got two speakers up here, and got you some good lighting. This does come with a fan and also an air conditioner. And this particular model is referred to as the Explorer. They also have one back here called the Flyer, and this one is a much shorter version of what we were just looking at. The version we were just looking at stands about 10 foot tall. This one here stands about 5 foot tall to the top of the roof. And you can see that back here in the back it does have a like a bifold door, but I am unable to open it because it is locked. There's one piece of advice I have for every single dealership out there in America: keep your place unlocked. People want to see what's going on in there. Here I am trying to shoot some free footage, help support these guys. Keep your stuff unlocked. Let everybody look at it. All right, anyway, enough complaining. All right, so you can see that inside of here you do have, you've got plenty of space to store stuff. This is about 8 foot from that back corner all the way to this front corner. And again, they've got one of the 6 foot mattresses in here. It's just laying in the floor, and you can see there's about 2 foot room back there in the back. And you've got some of these netting here where you can store stuff in the netting, and they've got it on the wall back there, and they've also got it on the back doors as well. And up into the roof you do have an air conditioner, and they've also got a vent fan as well. I do not see a heating source, but they're, you know, as small as this is, you could basically heat this with 2 candles. Now you do have a little bit of storage in there as well. And this one comes with a stereo with a couple of speakers also. And again, this one is called the Pursue, and it's also got Flyer down here. So I don't know which one they want you to call it by, but anyway, it's the Pursue Flyer. And this is by Intech RV. Pretty nice little unit. Like I say, it's only right at 5.5 foot tall. So you've got this storage area up here on the top. You can reach that and be able to put what you need to. And I'll go ahead and give you a little better shot of the outside of those 2 units I just showed you. There we go. Well, they both have Flyer on them, and this one here's got Pursue on it, so I guess it's the Pursue Flyer. All right, that is the first time I've seen these particular units. So anyway, I did forget to show you this, so I'm going to pull this out while I'm thinking about it. It does have, and this is on the Explorer model. You've got your little 2-burner cooktop here, and got you some storage down below. That's a pretty neat little deal they got here. They got a little door, Just push that right there, it releases the handle. You can pull that open and check it out. And this is your Dometic refrigerator. And if I'm not mistaken, those will run on propane or battery. So yeah, these would be great for boondocking, no doubt. And to get specs on these, go to intechrv.com. And this particular unit here is locked, but I will show you the outside of it. It's called New Camp, and that is NU Camp. It's got Asdale siding on it. I like the windows. It makes you think of the nautical style windows. And they've got I'm seeing a little bit different covers for the propane and batteries on these smaller units, so that's kind of nice to see something different. But anyway, this one was locked, so I'm not going to be able to show it to you, but I will show the outside to you and let you get a good look at it. But they do have a smaller one here that is unlocked. Now this one is shorter in height. I am not able to stand up in it, so what I'm going to do is show it to you from the front. You've got a neat little refrigerator set up here. It's a very small refrigerator, but you could definitely store some of your basics in there. And above that, you've got a cooktop, and you've got got you a little faucet area. Got you some storage up above here where you can store a little bit of canned goods, or maybe just your cutlery. And it's got a small bathroom in there. They've got a lot of stuff going on inside of here right now. They've got their propane and everything stored inside of it, so it's got it a little bit packed. And as I said, the height in the ceiling here is about 4 foot, so I'm not able to stand up in there and do a video for you, so I'm just going to show it to you from outside of here. But you know, it's got some of the basics to get you by and get you through on a good little trip. And got you a lagoon table. Those are kind of neat. I like the way they'll swivel around. You can move this back and forth so that no matter where somebody's sitting, they can always have a table to be able to move to where they're at. Got a little bit of storage down here below as well. All right. All right, well, the next one I want to show you here is called a little guy. It says 5 wide. I'm assuming that's 5 foot, but as I said, I am assuming. I do not know. So anyway, you've got a 2-burner cooktop back here. You got your little sink. And let's see what's behind drawer number 1. And it's just a cubby. How about that? All right. And you've got a little bit of electricity back here, and you've also got an adapter where you can hook in to run something off of a battery instead of running it off of electricity. And this is, of course, a single axle, and I cannot even put my chin on that, so that's about 4.5 foot in height, which meaning, of course, the interior height of this thing is probably somewhere around 3 foot. So got a window here and got you a little pull down shade set up, and this is a 2-door model. Got a door on each side and got a little bit of storage in here as well. And with it only being 3 foot and me being 6 foot tall, there's not enough room for me to waller around in there and open things up. So again, I'll just show you from the outside here. But it does look like that's about probably a 6 foot mattress as far as going across here. And you could definitely put 2 to 3 people here depending on the size of the people. And again, this one's called a little guy, 5 wide. And up on the front here, you've got plenty of room. You could put all kinds of stuff here, maybe put a generator, put you some camping gear or whatever. And let's see what's under here. If it's okay, this is closed, so I'm assuming your propane tanks are in there. And of course, you got your battery set up here. All right, now we also have a little guy max. Now this is not quite as small. This one's probably about 10 to 12 foot high. Check this out. So it's still in the Teardrop family, but it's not in the micro Teardrop. So got a little bit more going on with it. And we will go ahead and do a little walk around on this one. This one does have an electric jack on the front here, and it does have 4 corner jacks as well. You can see that's what that is. And right here is where your water intake goes, and this is where your that's where your water drain is at for your black tank. And you've got this is a single axle on here. It's 30 amp electrical service. This door was locked, so I was unable to show you inside of it, but I'll show you around here to the other side. And there's your website if you want to get some more information on this particular model here, because again, I do not have any on this one. This is a Max little guy. So all right, but I do want to show you, look at all the storage under there. How about that? Plenty of room. All right, now it's got a single step entry, and guess what, folks? I can go in this one. All right, so it does have a tall enough ceiling that I can get in here at 6 foot, and I still got about another foot above my head for room, so there's still plenty of room in here. So you've got room for storage up here. This is an open area where you can put all kinds of trinkets and whatnot. You've got a little bit of storage in there as well, and that will lift up too. And this is a dinette. Somebody has made the dinette into a bed to showcase of how well you can use this as a dinette. And while we are right here, I'll go ahead and show you the bathroom. And the bathroom, you've got a what's called a wet bath. You can sit on the toilet and take a shower at the same time. That way, if you're in a hurry, you can get things done. And it's got a I don't know if it's a Max Air or a Fantastic, but at least it's not one of the cheaper models. And you've also got a mirror in there so you can watch what's going on. And got an area here against the wall where you can store stuff in this. It's like envelopes. That way you can put your soaps and shampoos and whatnot inside of there. And I don't believe that I showed you before, but that does have a glass door. And it does have a step up. That way hopefully it will be able to keep water within inside the shower area and not get out into the floor. All right, and we'll show you a little bit of the kitchen here. I'm not going to go through each item too detailed, but just wanted you to be able to see that there are plenty of drawers that you can store some stuff. You've got a sink, you've got a 2-burner cooktop. There is no oven, but there is a microwave. Got a little bit of storage here. And let me show you what's going on inside the microwave. It's just a standard. That is not a convection type. And you've got some good sized storage here, and you can roll these out and be able to store canned goods or whatever you want to on here. And you can see that this does have a pocket screw on these cabinets, so that means that they're a little better built. I always like to see that whenever you can. All right, and it does have a TV back here. And you've got some more storage. You've got where you can plug your cell phone right there, your laptop, and charge it up. And you've got this window here, and you can pull that. It's got like a shade blind that'll pull up and give you some shade. And it also has a window right here at your at the head end of the bed, and you can pull that up as well. And you've got a little bit of lighting here, so that if you're reading, you can turn those and move those to wherever you need to. And let's come outside of the bedroom and show you some of your cabinetry here for your storage. You've got enough room for a pantry, but yet you can still hang you some clothes up in here as well. And right above the refrigerator, you've got a good sized storage area as well. And now I will show you inside. All right, so plenty of room for, I would say 2 people could definitely stay in here, no problem. And I forgot to mention that this does have solar already hooked up on here, so it's good to see that. I don't believe it's got the battery, but it does have the solar. Now under the refrigerator is this huge drawer. Pretty neat. So you've got a way to lock it, and you push that, and that releases it. So all right, and again, let me show you try to give you a little bit of the layout of the land here. That is facing the front of the trailer. And I will come to the front, and now I will show you towards the rear of the trailer. All right, and again, I do not have any information, but if you go on that website I showed you, they will give you all the info you need. And just in case you missed it, here's that website again for the one that I just showed you. All right, so let's go to the next one. All right, the last one I'm going to show you today, folks, is an R-Pod by Forest River. This is a RP191. And this one has an electric tongue jack. It's got 4 corner jacks on here. It's got a little bit of storage on the outside, and of course got some on the inside as well. Now, if I skip by anything, that does not mean that this does not come with it. For instance, it does come with the tank flush on here, but I'm not going to show you that. It may also have a solar prep, but I have not found it. Anyway, let's go inside this 2-step entry here. And again, this is a RP191. You'll be able to find all the info you need on their website, I'm sure. But right as you come in the door here, you can see that it does have a dinette, and this dinette breaks down into making a bed. You just take those cushions right there and lay those cushions across here, and you've instantly got you a bed. Now, the good of getting to show you this one today is this one has the slide closed. So you're getting to see this worst case scenario. What I like about it is you're able to get through here. So you've got a good sized sink, you've got your 2-burner cooktop, you've got plenty of storage in here throughout the kitchen, and right by the doorway, that's where we just came into. You've got a storage area right here as well. All right, and you've got you a TV here, and you've also got to where you can hook your phone and computer, laptop, whatever, charge it up right there on your USB ports. And you've got your stereo up here. And I noticed that it does have a switch where you can play both speakers, or the inside speakers, or just the outside speakers. So give you a little bit of variety. Now let me show you the back towards the back here. You've got a 2-bed setup here. This would be good for a couple of guys that didn't want to lay together in the same bed. They could go camping, hunting, or whatever, fishing, and hey, they got their own bed. All right, you've got 2 windows back here, and of course you've got blinds, and I did close those to give us a little better natural lighting in here. They do have 2 windows, got one on each side, and they've also got a little bit of storage here for some clothing or whatever. All right. Yep, this is wired for solar. There's a sticker right there, and I did not see it outside, but I'm sure it is out there. So anyway, you've got a air conditioner overhead. Whenever I try to do these models quick like this, I'm not going to be able to show you every little detail of it. So trying to cram 6 or 7 RVs in one video is a little much. This is a convection type microwave, and let's see what they've got going on in the refrigerator here. All right, I opened up the fridge, so we've got a little bit of room in here for a little bit of everything. All right, it's just a small style refrigerator, like a dorm style. It's a little hard to move around in here because they do not have the slide open, so it does make it a little tough for me to try to video and show you what's going on in here. But the good of it is that you can get around in here. All right, so you've got this is what they call a wet bath. You've got inside the shower, you've got the toilet and shower all as one. And you do have the shower head there, and also this uses as a sink faucet as well. So and it's about a 8-inch step, well, probably more like a foot in height step to get up into the shower bathroom area. All right, well, again, let me back up here to the dinette and show you the layout. And I want to reiterate, this is with the slide closed. You can imagine how much room would be in here with this slide open. So this is not a bad little unit, not a bad little layout that they've got going on here. And it's got a good feel to it. Everything feels like it's well made. So let me back up towards the bedroom and show you towards the dinette area. All right. Folks, I appreciate y'all sticking around with me today. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Something a little bit different. Showed you several models all in one video. So quite a bit here to choose from. And again, I'm over at Bankston and Huntsville, Alabama. So I'll show you a link to their website and also show you the business card of the sales manager. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to give them a holler or check out their website. There may be the answers there. Thanks again, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed it. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.